I'm going to kind of go over how I make bushings from silicone bracelet, push pin, and a paintbrush. The first thing you want to do is find a paintbrush with a circumference on the end of the metal that's roughly about this size. So this will make a 4mm wide bushing. I prefer usually to aim for 3. If you wanted to very carefully cut into this, maybe up here, you can try. It's not easy to do though, and you might need to kind of resharpen the inside with an X-Acto. But this part will be our punch. So you want to separate it from the body of the brush. And it might be a little bit difficult, but you want to end up with no wood inside or plastic or anything. You just want a clean circle shape to deal with. Again, this one's a little bit big, but for our purposes it'll do, and it probably would make okay bushings. Now you want to take a silicone bracelet and position it on a surface and work the punch through it. And now that you've punched it, you'll get something like that, and we have to now get it out of the punch. And so now you're left with a bushing, and if it's too tall, you want to take an X-Acto and run it over the top. But usually these are a pretty good height for most truck setups. Sometimes, depending on the angle of the punch, you'll get a bit of a taper to it, and you always want to poke the hole from the top down just because it's less surface area to mess up the centering process. So you can put it on a surface or hold it with your finger and just kind of eye it and then try to get it straight up and down. Punch through, work it through more. And then you have a silicone bushing. Depending on the bracelet, you'll have some really nice high response material that is much less sluggish than nitrile O-rings. And if you can find a really soft bracelet, some are soft, some are harder. If you get a soft one, you can really tune into that nice bounce that when you flick a truck you can get the bounce. So, you know, you could find 2 of these, one smaller, and then that's your bottom bushing, and then the smaller one could punch your top bushings, or you could do both with a smaller one. But that's how I make bushings from these. Really simple and accessible, which support rad companies, but also I don't know, do it yourself when applicable. Alright, thanks for watching.